for it to be nobody I met off of Bigo. It had to be somebody like, I mean, Trina B was an exception and P and D was an exception. But those are like the only people that ever came to my house other than family. It was P and D and Trina B. And not the nigga Trina B, not the nigga Trina B, because everybody get that confused. So it wouldn't be the nigga Trina B. There she goes. It's her. She came over with P and D. I think they came over the same day. I don't know. I probably made that up. But anyway, okay. So now you got some questions about me. I know you had asked me one, and I asked you one. Yes, on you.
Okay. So would you ever be interested in trying shrooms?
Now, see, I'm very spontaneous, right? I'm very spontaneous, so I wouldn't know. I probably, because, I don't do no drugs, I don't pop no pills, but me and my ex, we just randomly went to LA. Her sister said some ecstasy, we ain't never tried ecstasy, and we just said, fuck it, we both just did it for the first time. So I'm
you
like,
sex on ecstasy?
Nigga, do we? Nigga. 12 hours. No, I'm not lying. 12 hours. 12 hours non-stop. Look. 12 hours non-stop, gang. I'm serious. Yeah.
So how was that experience? Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, no, it was pretty cool. We talked about it before. I've talked about it before up on here a few times. They heard about the story before. Yeah, they heard about the story before.
They said my dick fell off.
Oh, Sauce Walker's not supposed to be on his IG? Hold on, let me see. I know I was on there yesterday.
I've met Sauce Walker before when I was living in Houston.
H-Time. Yes, little bro. Let me see.
Pisces overthink a lot, so shrooms will drive us crazy. I think you just gotta make them just lay down and relax. Maybe not being in public with it, but if you just lay them down on the couch or something, turn on a funny TV show and stuff like that.
Everybody respond to them different because the girl I was with, we had the same birthday. She was a Pisces too. And she was perfectly fine. I'm looking at her like, you must have did this shit before. But she's like, she ain't never did it before. I'm like, what the fuck? Why my internet not working, gang? But yeah, she was perfectly fine on shrooms. I don't know how.
Because it's not like something that
not shrooms.
You can't die from it. Like there's no such thing as dying from it. The most they'll do is make your stomach hurt. That's it.
And this is the reason why I don't really care for taking a cruise. I got something about not having control over the situation. So like, I don't like to. That's why I don't get drunk. Cause I don't like to have my mind altered to where I can't control. Like I'm out of control of it. I don't like that feeling. But that's just me though. I don't like to not feel.
No, those terms are not legal.
They're not legal?
No, it's actually it's like a fucking heroin charge or something if you get caught with it. It's pretty big.
Oh wow. I never knew that. Why my phone not working? It's acting weird. Oh yeah. Oh, he did put me on there. Okay, fam. That's what's up. That's what's up, family. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. Clowning like a motherfucker on that.
Yeah, they really interested in these shrooms. Microdosing is legal in Vegas. Microdosing is legal in Vegas?
Microdosing? What's up? What's that?
That's like only taking a gram at a time. So like a gram at a time, you'll feel it, but you're not going to experience like any mild hallucinations. You know what I mean? Like you're not going to be able to like look at your fingers doing this and just be like, that's trippy. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
so I'm about to ask you a very dumb question, right? But I heard the only thing that's dumb is when you don't answer the question. So, I mean, it's when I don't ask the question. So, what's the difference between eating some shrooms off your eating mushrooms off some pizza or some shit? Like, what makes it different? Like, what, like, is this magical? Like,
No, okay, so I think it's something to do with how they're grown and how they're made, you know what I mean? Like, so of course the mushrooms on a pizza, you're not going to experience no type of high off of them. But, you know, other shrooms, like, of course you will. So, like, and you can usually tell by the way the shrooms look, you know, like, psychedelic shrooms usually have, like, blue on them, or they'll be gray and blue, you know what I mean? Like, you can...
So what's the chemicals? Like, why would you ain't scared?
No, I think what it is it's a fungus, and I think honestly I don't know the science behind it, but I think it has something to do with the spores fucking with your brain at the time.
Oh.
So you're high for a few hours. It's all natural. It's not a chemical. It's you're high for a few hours and then you come down. You know what I mean? And then you're good.
Oh.
You can't. It's not like one of them drugs. Like, you know how they say people they did dope one day and then they lost their mind and they never came back. It's not like that. That's not possible.
So do you like doing them? And you know, you might not want to admit this is so, but do you like doing them because you kind of like it's a pattern? Like it's kind of like addictive a little bit. Not addiction, but like it's kind of like became a pattern now. You know what I'm saying? Like what makes?
Nah, it's not addictive. Like, you know what I mean? If I don't have them, you know, I can go months without doing it. Or, you know, I can be on a phase where I'm like, you know, I'm chilling in the house and with my friends, we all finna take some shrooms. We're not going outside today, you know what I mean?
I've never met anybody in my life that was in a circle that was like, let's take, some white, matter of fact, back in high school, they used to do acid off stamps and they used to do shrooms. But that was the white kids. So
shrooms aren't addictive. Like, and I know plenty of black people that do shrooms.
So niggas are sitting around doing shrooms like we like, hey man, go get me a bag of shrooms. We about to chill, get these shrooms. You better come over here. The shroom, puff. Is it bite pass? Like how you do it? How you do it with shroom?
You just take a little piece. You know, you take a little cap or a stem and you just eat it. It tastes. It kind of tastes like earth, so it kind of tastes like shit a little bit, but you know.
And it tastes nasty too.
But you can eat it in different ways. They got chocolate bars. You'll never even know that there's shrooms in it. Like I can be like, here's TKO, eat this piece of chocolate. And next thing you know, you're gonna be like, hey, what's going on?
So so if we was together and we was out, right? And we had that type of relationship to where I could trust you and I, you know what I'm saying, we was on that level with each other. Is there a way that you could just give me half of it and I can feel it for the first time, or do I have to take the whole thing?
Nah, like I said, I can give you a chocolate bar, right? So a chocolate bar, depending on how intense the bar is, usually run between like 3 to 4 grams per bar. So with that being said, they might have like 8 rolls, you know, 8 rolls. Like a Hershey's bar, like you break off a roll, you eat it.
What am I going to experience though? Like, what am I experiencing on the shroom?
It's a spiritual journey. So, okay, so
hell nah. Fuck
no. Stop thinking about it that hard.
I'm on my spiritual journey already. I don't gotta do that shit to be on a spiritual journey. I'm cool.
Okay, so if you can't vibe, I always say this, if you can't vibe with somebody on shrooms, then they're not really meant to vibe with you sober. Because it's like, it just lets out
a weird ass philosophy is that? If you can't buy with
because it lets out the real you. Like, it literally lets out the real you.
The real me is me. I'm a natural, vibing, no bad person. So you don't vibe with me because my energy is right, and I'm just a whole vibe.
You'll probably be awesome off shrooms. You'll probably be funny as hell. You know, we'll be giggling and okay.
You're a bad influence. She's a bad because you smile with it. Any nigga that smile with something telling you to do drugs at the same time, you a motherfucker.
Okay, but it's not like I'm saying, hey, pop this fucking Xanax or some shit like that. I'm saying, hey, take this mushroom. They do that shit. Like,
that sounds about the same, or even worse, because you about to hallucinate. I don't want to see little midgets.
No, you don't. Okay, it's not like that. Like, you don't. Seriously, I don't know. I've never done enough shrooms to where I like seen something that I knew wasn't real. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like I said, the stars will look like they're dancing that night. You know what I mean? They just look like they're moving.
How's that the fucking spiritual journey? That's not a part of the Bible. I never heard the skies dancing.
Okay, so Indians and shit, they used to take mushrooms. If you go out deep in Mexico, where they trust me, your ancestors used to take mushrooms. They loved that shit.
I come from a trial of slapper hoe, so I think I can do
Then you probably need to pop a shroom and relax a little bit. Like, so maybe you won't slap nobody on shrooms.
I got stars in my car if I want to see some stars. I can just look at my roof, man. But
you know what? That would probably look amazing off the mushrooms.
You want to do it? You want to sit up under the stars?
Yeah.
You want to do it and go live for content?
Staring up at the rave. Yeah.
But it'd be more fun. This ain't a word, but it'd be more funner if you was a first timer. You're not doing what you. You're an experienced shroom taker, so it's not going to be something that's a vibe for you. It's gonna be the regular shit. It's not like something that's new. So you got. It's
always a vibe.
Hold on. If I did that with you, you have to do acid. You have to do and shrooms at the same time.
No, that's not what you do.
Why?
First of all, acid is not. Acid is similar to shrooms in some ways, but it's not. Acid is very dangerous. Like, now that's something that you can't. That's something that you can take, and it sticks to your brain, and you lose your fucking mind. Like, acid is a little bit different. Shrooms, and acid also lasts longer, I believe. Shrooms, you're good, and if you're high, you don't like it, you're going to be good in a few hours. Just sit down and watch the TV and wait till it goes away. Acid is like 12 hours, sometimes more.
Y'all get acid
That's a little bit stronger.
Do anybody care to come up here and tell me their acid story? Do anybody care to get in the box and let me know their acid story, please?
Okay, so you know who Janae Aiko is?
Yeah.
You know her album Trip? Why You Acting So Complicated?
Yeah.
That whole album is for people that do mushrooms.
For real? Okay, what's up?
Yeah, a lot of albums are for people that do mushrooms.
I didn't know that. What's up, fuck you, man? What you did acid before?
No, mescaline tabs is like the same thing. My story was, I'm from the Bronx and I was chilling on Pole Park and I took the fucking garbage cans and I started throwing them like crazy. That shit made me feel like I was strong.
How you doing, baby?
Hey, yo. All right, so my daughter is into this stuff big time. She's 22, so I've always been a little marijuana kind of girl. Then I backed off for that, right?
Okay.
Kind of like perks sometimes. So she was like, Ma, you need to relax. You're always tense and stressed. So she took a mushroom. I got a smoothie from Smoothie King. She blended the mushroom up into the smoothie. So it took like maybe an hour or two for it to kick in. When it did kick in, I realized it kicked in because like I chill with nothing but niggas, fellas, right? Mm-hmm. So I just was smiling at everybody. Usually I'm booted up, not so happy, right? The mushroom kick in, I'm just smiling. And I'm already a smiley person. That's, my personality.
Yeah.
But when I'm around the fellas, I try not to smile so much because, you smile a nigga face, they think you like them or you want them. Right. So, I try to keep all that to myself. Well, the shrooms brought that shit out of me. I'm smiling at everybody, right? And it was like, why are you smiling so much? And I'm like, I don't know. It's a good day.
It sounds like ecstasy.
Everything, it just make you happy. Like the world feels lightweight, you relax.
But a lot of stoners back in the 60s, they used to do acid and it made them for the same thing. I've heard these type of reports.
So I did a tab. My daughter gave me a tab, an acid tab. Yeah. I tried that too. I wanted to see what that was about.
Wait a minute. You taking drugs with your daughter like this girl?
Yeah. Listen, my daughter she's in college. In college, you could get your hands on anything. Okay. So she, she always, I was like, I think this is crazy, but all her friends are white. So she's the only black girl all her friends are white.
That makes sense. And she's white too down here.
I do shrooms with black people. The coolest bitches you ever meet do shrooms. I swear to God. Like,
I'm telling you, they real chill. So I did the acid tab, and my trip on the tab was we were outside chilling.
I know. I'm just
literally the goddamn sticks on the ground looked like snakes and lizards, and I thought that they were attacking me.
That would fucking terrify me.
That's acid. You see the difference between acid and shrooms?
Yeah,
bitches be throwing garbage cans and shit and snakes and sticks and shrooms. You might, no. It's
now I wasn't aggressive, but it was just a trip. Like, it's almost like the trees, I thought, like, leaves hanging from the trees, stems hanging from the trees. I thought they were like snakes just chilling, hanging from trees and shit. And I was
how did you get through that experience, though? How did you get through that?
Though. You kind of laugh at it, too, because you know what it really is. It's not like you don't know that that's really a tree with real leaves. But it's just the psychedelic, the way it messes with your mental. And I don't like stuff that messes with my mental. So because the goddamn sticks look like lizards and snakes and shit, I was like, oh no, acid is not, I don't want to do this shit no more. But the shrooms is a happy place. It is really a happy place. And if you look at cartoons or anything colorful or happy, you just enjoy it. Like, if you don't know what real happiness feel like, and you can do it in microdosing, a very small amount. And you'll just feel so relaxed and just happy, like you don't give a fuck about nothing. See, I stopped smoking weed because it messed with my mental. I don't want nothing that mess with my mental. So basically, shrooms is like, you relax like weed, but without the part that mess with your mental, where it make you think about shit. I think too much. I'm already an overthinker. So I'm already tapped in. I don't need that part. So the shrooms actually took that away.
So weed is more potent than mushrooms?
So it's a different type of high. Like, okay, mushrooms, like, for instance, I told you weed makes me slow. I'm not really slow on mushrooms. Like, I'm still on point. I'm just super duper chill. Like, almost like you ever seen somebody that drinks lean, but they don't OD it, and they're just like really, really chill, but they on point. But it's not like
I've been doing really good. I've been doing really good.
It's not like lean though, but it just
chills you out. Had a whole thing. I'm like, I'm just playing. So we ain't gonna talk about lean.
You can OD on a lean and be like just out of it. And like
somebody at the house, I don't know if it was sauces. It was somebody. Somebody had a thing, and I'm like, man, whose lean is that?
Yeah, you lean too much. So you know what?
No, lean is cool. Lean don't make you feel like nothing. Lean, you just chill. Matter of fact, I'm probably like I know I'm probably not the only one, but every time I used to sip lean, I would stay up all night in the studio. I'll be focused because I don't do nothing. I think that's why I don't smoke weed. I don't drink. So I think lean just puts me in a zone. I ain't trying to get no excuse.
You can microdose on shrooms and you in a zone like that. You super chill. You relax. You ain't gonna argue. You ain't gonna argue with nobody on shrooms. You ain't got time for that. You gonna laugh at them for even trying to argue.
Yeah, that's the truth. You don't take nothing serious when you're on shrooms.
Yeah, like
so look, check this out. We're about to go to Greece together on shrooms. All right. So yeah, I got you.
I was just about to say, TKO, if I ever see you in person and I offer you a piece of chocolate, it's in your best interest to say no if you really don't want to do shrooms.
2 apple pies. 2 apple pies. That's all. Yeah, I'm done with it. Yeah. What you saying?
I said if I ever see you in person and I offer you a piece of chocolate, just know.
No. Are you talking to the comments?
No, I'm talking to you.
If you ever see me in person,
and I offer you a piece of chocolate.
I mean, I'm gonna offer you a piece of chocolate, so I guess we even.
Oh wow.
And it's gonna be it's a mushroom. Mushroom.
No.
Mushroom. Nah, let me stop. But so look, y'all. It's getting. I ended up staying on here way longer than what I thought. I'm about to get off and get some. I really enjoyed this conversation though. But I'm gonna get off and get a little bit of rest so I can have some good energy. Even though I'm talking, I'm just tired, but I'm in a good mood. So we had a good conversation. That's why I didn't get off earlier. But I am gonna get some rest. I'll probably get off for like an hour and a half, but then we're gonna come back and we're gonna finish. And tea time. All right, I'm gonna holler at y'all in a few.
Bye, y'all.